doing coffee can theater. That's one way to share with children a story in addition to sharing a story from a book. So I have my box here, and I'm going to be showing you manipulatives and toys from a story to tell this story. Today we're working with the story of Goldilocks. I would begin with setting up the setting of the story. I might ask children what they know about forests. We might warm up by creating some sounds of a forest like wind or a babbling brook, even sounds of animals we might hear in a forest like tweeting birds or a growling bear. Then I talk about what are those green things in the forest, those tall leafy things. And I might get the answer trees. And I'd share with them, well, I don't have any toy trees today, but I do have these. They're kind of like sponges. They're kind of like toothpicks and fabric. I could ask the children what they remind them of. And today we're going to pretend that these are our forest. I'm going to spread these out right here and build our forest. In this forest, there is a house. And in this house, there are a lot of threes. There is a table, and on that table is 3 bowls. Let's count them together. We got 1, 2, and 3. We've got 3 chairs. Let's count them again. 1, 2, and 3. And we've got 3 beds. We got 1, 2, and 3. Why all these 3s? Because 3 animals live in this house. 3 bears. 1, Papa Bear. He's taking a nap right now. 2, Mama Bear. And 3, little bitty baby bear. Well, these little bowls are full of what they love to eat most. Some porridge. It's a little like oatmeal. I may pause and ask the children, what do you like to eat for breakfast? Are there any kinds of cereal, oatmeal, grits? That's what porridge is. And one morning they all worked together to make their porridge. Out they came. 1, 2, and 3. He kind of needs a booster seat. He can barely reach the table. That's okay. He still likes it. First, Papa Bear took a big bite, and it was too hot. Can you show me how it's too hot? Mama Bear took a big bite, and she thought it was too hot. She said, "It's too hot." "Try it with me," she said. "It's too hot." And little bitty baby bear, what do you think little bitty baby bear would say? I'd pause and let the children share in their little bitty baby bear voices. What would they say? "It's too hot." So they thought, what could they do while they wait for their porridge to cool down? I may take some answers from children. They could watch TV together. They could play a sport together. They could take a nap together. Well, you know what they decided? They decided to go for a walk together. Off they went. They went off in the woods, far away, and they're going to rest right in the corner of our storytelling table right now. 1, 2, and 3. And while they were gone, it was very quiet. And this transition point is a great opportunity to get sound effects from the children again. Let's hear those birds again. Oh, that wind, whoosh, that rushing water. When along comes someone new, and her name is Goldilocks. She came through the trees, all around. She was very tired and very curious. She stopped by the door and she said, "Who's home?" No one was home, so she crept in the door. Not the wisest thing to do, but she was feeling very curious. She stopped by the first bowl. She took a bite and she said, "It's too," that's right, it's too hot. She tried the second bowl. She took a bite. Show me how you take a bite. But this time it was too cold. Finally, she took a bite of the third, and it was just right. So she ate it all up. Show me how you eat your cereal all up. Well then, she was done with those 1, 2, 3 bowls. She wanted to sit in those 3 chairs. Well, these were rocking chairs. And that first rocking chair, she said, "It rocks too fast." Show me how you rock too fast. It rocked too fast. Second, opposite of fast, it rocked too slow. She almost fell asleep. Finally, she sat in the third, and it rocked just right. She was so happy, but she was a little bit too big for that baby chair, and whoop, it broke. Well, she was done with those 1, 2, 3 bowls. She was done with those 1, 2, 3 chairs. Pretty soon it was time for those 1, 2, 3 beds. She tried that first bed. Oh, it's too hard. Can you show what that looks like? She said, "Oh, it's too hard." Then she sunk into the next one and said, "Oh, it's too soft." Finally, she went to the third, and she fell. That's right, asleep. Well, it had been a while, and those 1, 2, 3 bears came home. They came around the bushes, through the trees, through the door of their little house. Papa Bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Mama Bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Baby Bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge. They ate it all up." First they looked at those bowls. Second they looked at those chairs. Papa Bear looked at his chair and said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair." Along came Mama Bear. See if you can try it in Mama Bear's voice. Mama Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair." And poor little Baby Bear, can you show me on your faces how Baby Bear feels right now? Very, very sad. And Baby Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they broke it." Well, they were done with those 1, 2, 3 bowls. They had looked at those 1, 2, 3 chairs. They went to those beds. Papa Bear in his great big voice said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Mama Bear said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Baby Bear looked at Goldilocks and said, "Someone slept in my bed, and she's still here." Well, Goldilocks woke up and she looked around. Who can give me some words? What would Goldilocks say when she saw those 3 bears? Oh, that's right, she might say. She might say, "Look at those bears." She might say, "I can't believe it." She might say, "I'm out of here." And that's what she did. She got up and she left the door and she ran through the woods and out of town. And those 1, 2, 3 bears looked at their house and looked at their porridge, and they said, let's make something else instead. The end.